Hi guys, PB. So today I'm going to be looking at the new Pro pipe slice from Nerrad Tools. We've got the 22mm and 15mm to look at today, and I've also got a 28mm one which I'm going to open up and show you the insides. If you're not familiar with Nerrad, the first thing that you'll notice is it's red, but the main thing about this is the profile. See, it's quite slim compared to your standard Copex Rothenberger pipe slices. Now that's the reason when I first saw these I thought I'd give them a go, because when you've got a pipe sticking out of a wall and you need to get quite close to it for your clip distance, you can get a lot closer into the wall with these, especially if you're sleeving a gas pipe for a wall. It's really handy. So that's what drew me to them. The other thing was, when I tried them at a trade show in I think 2016, was they're a lot smoother, so they're a lot easier to turn than a standard pipe slice. And I've been reliably informed that's because of the wheels here. The wheels are smaller on the Nerrad, so it glides over the pipe easier. You'll have to ask someone who makes them. I just use them, I don't make them, but they are a very smooth pipe slice. We're going to call these the Mark II. This is my original Nerrad one. We'll call this the Mark I, and I'm going to compare the two and then show you what the new differences are. So first of all, you can see the old Mark I there. It's the same footprint. On the Mark II, you can see these two additional holes here, one there and one there. Now the most important thing on a pipe slice, apart from the cutting wheel, is these two wheels here, because they're what keep the pipe and the wheel stable when you're cutting the pipe. So if you get any paint or muck or anything on these, or they seize up, it's not going to cut right, it's going to tramline. So what they've done is, with these two holes, if you get your lubrication, you spray it directly into those two holes, let it soak in, give it a wipe off, and just look after it, keep those wheels nice and smooth, and then you shouldn't have any issues with cutting. Okay, so we'll compare the Mark I and the Mark II, and the biggest difference is the cutting wheel. It's high-speed steel, which means it's hardened, which means it can cut. It can be more aggressive when it cuts, it will last longer, and it will be a quicker cut. And pipe slices have two springs in them. You have one spring that controls the movement of the wheel, but the other spring is the one that cuts the pipe. So with it being hardened steel, they've made that spring slightly harder, which means it pushes the wheel onto the pipe more, which is what gets you the faster cut. When we open it up, we'll have a look inside. Okay, so this is the new HSS Pro Slice, and this is the original Mark I Nerrad slice. I'm just going to show you on the inside. Okay, so you can see on the old one we've got the two wheels, the movement spring and the cutting spring there, and the disc cutting wheel. And then exactly the same on the other side. The difference being we've got the high-speed steel cutting wheel there, and this cutting spring here has been made harder, and that's the only difference. As I mentioned before, these two wheels here are slightly smaller than you'd find on a normal pipe slice, which makes the cut a lot smoother, and that's one of the first things you'll notice if you've not used a Nerrad slice before, how smooth the cut is. So as long as you look after these wheels, you should get a nice straight cut and avoid tramlining. So as the footprint's the same on the Mark I and the Mark II, can we fit the new wheel inside the old one? I've checked, yes you can. So if you just wanted to upgrade your old Mark I slice to the high-speed steel cutter, you can just buy the wheel. It's about £5. You won't get the hardened spring though, so if you just want to, you know, go all out and get the new one, you'll just have to buy the whole thing, but you can retrofit the old one with a blade. Okay, we'll start with the 15. I've been using this for a few days now. I'm going to demonstrate a cut. I'm not going to teach how to use a pipe slice. I know you know how to use a pipe slice. I'm just going to show you how it performs. So we'll lock the pipe slice on the end there. And if you gauge the turns with this, so that's 1, 2, 3, 3.5, let's say, and there's your cut on the end. Okay, onto the 22. If we gauge that as the cuts, 1, 2, 3. You heard it break there at the third. Again, we'll look at the end there. Nice clean cut, minimal burring. Now for me, one of the most important things is, can I swage it? If you've got a pipe forming tool, socket former, okay, you can see there I formed a socket at the end of the pipe. Nice clean end, which I do this quite a lot, so it's quite important for me that I can still do that using the Nerrad slice. So 3.5, 4 turns for both of those. The 28mm will take a few more turns because the gauge of the copper's thicker, but you get a good idea of how they perform. Okay, so we'll just talk about price. The Mark 1 compared to the Mark 2, the high speed steel, you're looking to pay about an extra £3, £3.50 to upgrade to the HSS, which if you think about it, if it's going to last you 6 times longer, it's not that much really, is it? I've not got a full price list yet because they're new on the market, but they've told me around about £3 more. And the blades, replacement blades, about a £5. Depends on what merchant you've got, what terms you've got, and how much they like you, I guess. Just to let you know, I'm trying the 15 and the 22, but they're doing an 8mm, a 10mm, 15, 22 and 28, so there's a range of 5 there. Just show you on the pack. Come with a 2-year warranty. They're called the Pro Slice, copper tube cutter. HSS wheel, lasts 6 times longer. Advanced integrated roller lubrication system, and minimum pipe deformation for maximum gas, water and flow rates. And then there's a bit of a diagram on the back on how to lube those wheels. So yeah, that's the new Nerrad HSS Pro Slices. Hope you found this review useful. If you do, give it a like and check out my other reviews. Thanks for watching.